Okay, here we go. 4 coins. In No Extras, I'm going to create a false layout. And that means this. If I take the coin on the end, and I usually start off with the coins in the center and just move them to my left. I move this forward as if it's the leader. And then I move these hands back, and I'm going to draw these 2 coins to my left. Now, in reality, if I were to place a coin forward and I were to draw 2 coins out from each side, that's what it would look like. But in the false layout, I'm going to move this forward. I'm going to take 2 to one side. It kind of leaves a coin in the center here, which gives you some sort of a landmark. So it's more convincing that you move 2 out from the side. Now I'm going to carry 1 coin with me and move this one down. I'm going to move this coin forward to the leader position, cause the first one to travel. The second one is done using the kick move. And the kick is by covering the coin with one hand and using your thumb to just flick it outside the hand itself, just about like that. So since the hand is in rest position, first one travels, I sort of rest. I cover, I move forward, and when I do, I kick the coin to under this hand. So it looks something like this. But if you time it right, it shouldn't be seen. The last coin, I'm going to move it across the table to make it seem more difficult, more length, more distance. At the same time, I slide it across the table. This hand will overtake the coin. In other words, as this hand moves, I'll just let it drift out and this hand will take it. But if you time it right, it can't be seen. So once you get the timing right, it looks like you're just moving these further away. It seems like you have a coin here. And of course, all 4 coins join. That's No Extras. Now I discovered that you can do it with 4 like coins, or you could do this with 4 different coins. So if someone were to come up to you and say, could you do this trick with my coins? You could say, absolutely. Give me any coins you have in your pocket. So they might lay a quarter and a nickel and a penny and a $50 on the table. All you have to do is the same thing. Move this forward, move these into position, look for the coin that's missing, which is the penny, should be here. It's actually hidden under your hand. It joins the leader position. You're now going to cover, move forward, do your kick, move this one even further away, and you've done it with 4 different coins. Now there are those times when you have objects instead of coins. You might want to borrow a ring, a dice, or a piece of candy, or a key, and some other type of a coin. You can do the exact same effect. You can move this forward, do your layout, everything is in position. Say, watch the Chinese coin as it travels first. Cover the ring. Move the key even further away, and do the exact same effect with different objects. So this is No Extras. I've put a lot of mileage on this trick all these years. There have been times when people have cornered me in supermarkets and said, could you do a quick trick? I'll lay out 4 coins right on the nice smooth surface, and if you get a nice smooth surface, they're very quiet moving across that surface, and I'll let those coins to jump to that one corner, just walk away, and it really, really impresses people. I have to say this is one of my favorite effects. So if you put a lot of thought and time in learning it and learning the timing on it, you'll have a wonderful effect. One last thought, if you want to have some fun with your magician friends that know No Extras, you can get rid of a real coin and you can throw in an expanded shell. Now this is really fun for the guys who know this effect. Just something for you to think about. If I were to use the shell and use it as the leader and do my initial layout, now when I come forward to cover, I can lodge the shell for just a moment and say, now watch, this is the leader position. There's number 1. Now I come over here and I do my kick and I move forward and I lodge the shell for just a moment and I say, now remember, we have 2 here and there's the second one. Then I move this all the way across the table and just finish as normal. And they will say, wait 1 minute. How did he do that one? I usually save this one when I'm in fast company, so you may want to do that too.